Play it with Xbox Game Pass.
Hello and welcome to the Microsoft Flight Simulator News Dispatcher for the date of September the 12th, 2019. And in today's episode, we'll be looking at the latest and greatest updates from Microsoft on their new and upcoming simulator, starting with the home screen. So we've got the September the 12th development update. There's a lovely video there. We're going to dive in and watch that in a moment. But Microsoft, quit stalling. What are you doing? Well, Microsoft want to apologize first and foremost to everyone who does not live in the Pacific side of the United States. That's when they release their content. Now, they release it at the end of the day, but for everyone else, it most likely will be the middle of the night or early morning of the 13th when you get this content. Now, it's Tech Alpha recruitment time. We're going to head inside the insider area and we're going to have a look at. Now, there is a massive disclaimer. There's something you need to know before you begin to register, okay? And we'll get back to that later on in the video. And of course, next week we've got the new update for September the 19th. So let's check out this video. Let's see what we got here from Microsoft. It's a lovely video of a stall. Look at this. Amazing. First time we get to see the physics properly demonstrated within the simulator of an actual stall, you know, and it's greatly represented. Now, one thing I want to note as well is within the survey that you have to fill out as part of this registration, Microsoft are very keen to find out what your internet speed is. That's going to play a very important factor in your enjoyment of the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So just note that a good internet speed is required. Otherwise, you might find you have laggy performance, not to do with your hardware necessarily, but more so with your internet connection. Okay, and I'll get into that as well later on. But I love this shot because you can see, look at all those homes and the trees. It's not photoreal auto, like, you know, place tiles. It's actual autogen built within, and it's everywhere, and it's still playing fluidly. Right, so let's now head into the Insider Home section of the website and check out what we get from the Insider. So September the 12th, they basically post a development roadmap update, and the update basically fills in the blanks for October, gives us a bit more information, and also there is two links on this page. Now, these two links are the same as this Tech Alpha registration at the top, so you can click either one and you'll go to that registration page. Now, once you register on that page, you only need to do it the once, and I'll go through with it with you in a moment. But for the development roadmap, this is version 1.1, and as you can see, we've got a little bit more filled in for the end of October, and November has yet to be filled in, but we do know at the end of September, on the 27th or the 29th, we're going to get that new update and for November, and it's going to be filled in. But as you can see, for this week and for the previous weeks, Microsoft has been giving us exactly what they've said they would. They've been demonstrating that they're going to give us exactly what they say they will give us. Now, moving forward, we see there's no new clips, but there are new videos to watch, so we'll dive straight into that. This video, do you know what? I love this video in the fact that you can see the cloud layer above and then what's below that cloud layer, and it's almost as if it's two different worlds, that you've got the above the cloud world and the below the cloud world. And what I see above is exactly represented of what pilots see when they're in their planes. It looks exactly like that. And it's I'm very confident that I can't wait to see how people are going to react to this simulator. Now, of course, when they receive the Tech Alpha, for those that get chosen, no one's going to know about it because there is a slight NDA that you have to go through. It's not something you have to sign, but it's an NDA that you made aware that you're not allowed to post images or videos or even talk about the fact that you're on the Tech Alpha. Now, don't forget, there are already people on this Tech Alpha. Okay, people have already been chosen, developers, Microsoft team members who have already been doing this for the rest of this, for the earlier parts of this year, and then the rest of everyone else, for the public, will get to go through it for the rest of this year. So all the videos that have been shown today are from April of this year, from those people that have already been selected as part of this Tech Alpha, early Tech Alpha release. And then the rest of us will get to see exactly what we're watching now when you get if you get chosen for future. Now, what are the criteria that it's based on? Well, you have to fill out a questionnaire, which we're going to go through in a moment, and then you also have to give Microsoft specs to your PC. I will go through exactly the process, but the thing that I said about that you need to know about before you go into it is that the PC that you're using must be the PC that you fill out the questionnaire with. So whichever PC you're going to use with the Microsoft Flight Simulator, make sure you're filling out the questionnaire with that PC. So if you're on your phone filling out this questionnaire, stop it and go to your PC that you're going to use, that you're going to download the Tech Alpha on, because Microsoft want to know about that computer. They want to know the capabilities of that computer. They want to know what graphics hardware you've got, what memory you've got, what CPU you're running. Okay, so make sure you're on that PC, and you're going to be asked to send off a DXDiag file in the XML format. Now, don't worry, you don't have to download any additional software. It's something that's already on your system, and they will walk you through the process of collecting that information. It's very simple. You save it to your desktop, you attach it with your registration, and off it goes to Microsoft. And based on that and the answers you've given in the Tech Alpha registration, which we'll look at now, that's who gets decided to be chosen. Now, I've already completed the survey, completed it a while ago, so but this is what it looks like. Okay, this is the page that you'll currently hit if if you haven't filled out the survey. The survey is about 10 questions long, and it's asking you questions like, what type of simmer are you? What type of simulator do you use currently? How many hours have you logged? Are you a real-world pilot? What kind of hardware configuration do you have? I believe there's a question in there for, how often do you use the flight simulator, and why do you use PC over console? I think that question is still in there. So yeah, you'll fill out the questionnaire. You'll hit accept and continue on this page, and then you'll fill out the questionnaire, and then it'll ask you to attach a DXDiag file to the questionnaire. Now, what is a DXDiag file? Well, I'll show you exactly what one is. This one is not from my computer. I just pulled one off Google randomly to show you as an example. But here is exactly what a DXDiag screen looks like. And this is basically just your hardware specs, okay? So as you can see, it's just your basic information about the hardware, the operating system you've got, the date that it was taken, the BIOS, and the just information about your computer. And then what you'll do is you'll hit the Save All Information button at the bottom. It'll ask you what format you want to save it in, and you will click XML, and then you'll save that to a location, to your desktop is the easiest way to save it, and then you'll attach that file to the questionnaire and then upload it, and that's it. You will then get this screen that says survey complete, and that's it. And that's it for this episode as well. Now, next week we're going to be I've got a special surprise for everybody who's been watching the News Dispatcher show, sorry. So tune in next week for that. We're also going to talk about Microsoft Azure. What exactly is Microsoft Azure? We're going to get into the details of that, because that is powering Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if there is anything you feel I overlooked in today's episode, or if there is a topic you would like to discuss, then please leave your comments below in the comment section for me to consider for next week's show. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to this episode and to this week, And don't forget, next week, the 19th, we've got more updates from Microsoft, we've got more videos, and they've promised us that it's going to be from current build as well. So it's going to be a build from either August or September. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye.